Hi everybody. Today we're going to do what I like to call silver accents. So let's jump right into her. Bring it down there. There you go. So what we're going to start off with today is... Okay, let me just fix this here for a minute. Get all this out of the way. Okay, so we're going to start with our little palette here. And what I got on there is silver. And it's a metallic acrylic paint, and the brand I'm using today is Craft Smart. So if that's what you need, poured it out on a little palette. Good job for me, not in a cap. Okay, now, and you got your brush. I got, again, just a fluffy old brush. Scruffy, don't matter. And you're just going to tap into your paint, blot off. And then you're going to rub it on your piece of paper. I forgot, you do need a piece of paper. Or old junk mail, whatever you don't care about. Just to rub off. You don't have much. And I've already went ahead and base coated our little piece for today. Which is this one, off screen. But if you do want to see how to base coat, please see my other videos on base coating. Alright, now let's get cracking, and all you're going to do after you got all that is you're just going to rub across, just like that. And you're going to, see, that's what you're doing. You're just bringing that little piece to life. Now, you're trying to hit all the high spots and leave some shadowing. There we go. Notice I'm not painting on this part, I'm painting on this part. And the reason for that is so that I'm hitting all the high spots and I'm not getting into all those little tiny grooves, all those little mini grooves, because you want that black so that it gives you your different tones and definition. And that's all I'm doing. I'm just rubbing across nice and gently. And it really doesn't matter which direction you go unless you really wanted to make a pattern, like with your bristles, it will leave a mark. So if you want your brush pattern in a certain direction, like for example the dress, you're going to follow the same curve line. So you're just going to go follow it along just like so. Same with the hands, you know they go in that direction. You know, your pant legs, they go up and down direction, that type of thing. And this way, if it does leave any type of brush stroke behind, it's going to go in the proper direction, you know what I mean? Keep mindful of that. So, there you go. I'm going to have to reload, so you tap in, tap off, smudge, and then you tap again. And you're just going to follow it along. See how that comes to life? Now doing silver is a little different than doing the bronzing technique I showed in a different video. This one here, it doesn't matter if you end up bright in a lot of areas, because if you look at metal, it's fairly bright. Like it's got it's got dull spots, it's got bright spots, it's got, you know, different variations with the silver itself, and that's what you're going for. So it's kind of like you get a feel for it. You're kind of like, you know, if you want to go heavy in some areas, you can. If you want to go lighter in some others, you know, it's all in really what looks pleasing to your eye as you're doing each piece, because obviously you're not going to have the same piece as me, or maybe you do, you know, but you got to be your own judgment in that factor, right? Like you do it to suit the piece and to your own liking. Like if you want a heavy-handed silver, then you're going to obviously apply more paint to your brush, less blotting off, and then you go directly onto the piece. Me, I start off with the mid-tone first, as you see. And once that's done, then I'll show you what I'm going to do with it after that. So we're just going to put that on as quick as we can. There you go. As you're noticing, I went to smaller pieces. I'm improving on this for time-wise. uh, in case you've seen my other videos, is what I'm referring to. Alright. Okay. Like I said, just going on the side of your bristles, make sure you're catching all those high spots. You're not digging into the background of the detail, because you want everything to show up. Like, you want all your little high ends to show up, so that makes it look like, hey, he's got hair, you know? Hey, there's a nose there, there's a face there, you know? That type of thing. You're bringing out all those special little details that are previously carved into your pieces. And that's pretty much what you're doing. You're pretty much accenting them. Alright, I'll go across that way. That was this neck bone, and this one going with the grain of the hair. And then the coat. We're just going to flip it off like that. In that direction. That's the way. Again. This one's a pretty forgiving technique. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's too high in contrast to another area, because it just makes it look a little more authentic to silver, right? You know? That's what you're going for. Okay, got a few more little details in there. Rub that across. And this is a pretty fast and quick you do one. I like those. I like all of them, but the fast ones are nice too. And these little silver pieces can be given as gifts or your own decor, or the silver anniversary. Haha. If you know what your parents like, and you can find a piece that suits them, you know, for their silver anniversary, or anybody celebrating a silver anniversary for that matter, you know. They get a special thing that they like, or they had something for their wedding, you know, you can always take it out and add this to that, and ta-da! Now you got that one-of-a-kind special gift for them for their silver anniversary. I like that idea. Alright, almost done, almost done. Okay. And then I'll show you. Just show you what I got. And yes, don't forget the bottom. There's nothing like lifting up a piece and then seeing that, oh, it is faux. Look at that. There's a big black mark or something, you know? It's just not nice. Not nice. Don't like it. So we're going to make sure we include the bottom in that. See how nice that is? Perfect. All right. So there's the back of her. Ta-da. There's the front of her. Ta-da. Now, I'm going to bring out the accents. Like, it's pretty the way it is. Looks silvery. But now, to really punch it up, I'm going to tap into this and then blot off just a little bit, keeping it a little more wet this time. And now I want to go in, and all those special little spots that I want to pop even more, I'm just going to go back over it, just like so. Add a little bit more character to it. You know, trying not to get in the grooves. You can always like switch to a smaller brush too if you see that this is a little too much. Tap it up a little bit. You know, and just kind of add some little extra little punches to it. Ooh, I don't like that. I went too far, see? Now she got like a face mask happening, you know, like at night where you don't want a hubby city. Yep. So it's easy. You just take a paper towel, blot it off, rub it back, kind of blend it back in. And see, she's back to not having this major face mask. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to blot off a little extra more this time. And then I'm just going to punch up some of the... I want you to see her little face a little better. You know, it's kind of like a silhouette deal, but I still want you to see some of those features better. So I'm just going to come in there. And there we go. And then you want a little bit of tuff on top. Just to accent that she's got a little piece. So a little dab there, and a little hair thing here, and kind of the higher spots, just to separate them a little bit. You know, give them a little bit more depth and character. Run along there, a little bit there, here. Just wherever you see that you want that extra little sparkle and shine. That's what this last stage is about. Just giving that extra little sparkle and shine, you know. And giving that one more level. Okay. Hopefully you guys will remember what it looked like before. But see how it just popped it that little extra something, like on his butt and his bow tie, you know, his little cheekies and face, and then his little hairdo and hers, her headpiece, and you know, these areas here, you know, and her flowers makes them pop out from the back a little bit more, gives that more definition. You know, that's all you're doing in the last stage. Same here, I'm just going to pop up some of the edges of the dress, you know, and the tips of the end of the gown. And then, I don't know, give it a little shine in the back, a little bit up top. And then a couple of the lines. Just give it a little bit more punch. Give it a little boop, a little there, and there. And then bring out that little detail on the back of his coat a little bit more. So it stands out a little bit, and a couple of hairs. You don't have to do all the hair, just a couple of hairs. Give it that extra little sweet highlight. There, and I think that's pretty much about it. So there, again, the front, the back, and you're all done. Nice, sweet, cute, fast project, you know. There you go. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.